My most successful method of using affiliate marketing combines what I call a review post, a review blog post. So it is like it sounds. You're writing a review of a product or a service and publishing it to your blog. Now, the reason why this works is a review is not so blatant a sales pitch. So it's not advertising. It's more content that happens to mention a product that people can buy. And that's why it can generally work better. It doesn't have that blatant sales pitch component. Even though you may still pitch it, you may talk about the product and sell it to people, it's within the context, the framework, or the perception of a review, which automatically means people are more receptive to it, more likely to engage in the content and read the review, and of course, therefore, buy it as well. So what I want to talk about now is teach you how to write reviews, and reviews are so powerful. Most of the big affiliate income sales I've made combine a really good blog post review with an email to send some traffic to the review, or even just a blog post. And most of the early day affiliate sales I made was just writing a review, and that's it. You post it to your blog, done. The key, of course, is to get the right things inside the review in order to lead the person down to making that purchase. So to do that, I want to talk about a few key points. Number one, when you do reviews, and this is where most people go wrong, you need to focus on honesty. Basically, talk about the good points and the bad points. For some crazy reason, a lot of bloggers out there think that just putting out a glaringly positive review of a product is the way to convince people to buy. I can understand the logic there. They're thinking, well, if I talk about how amazing this product is, everyone will buy it because it's so good. But that's flawed logic, because we know as human beings we don't automatically trust people, especially when they're talking about nothing but how good something is. You want balance here. You have better integrity, and you generally make more sales if you really be very clear on what's wrong with the product and where it can be improved. And in fact, often the products that have a good healthy dose of faults will sell better if you talk about them, because people then believe the good points. They're stronger, they're more believable because you've mentioned the bad points. So that's a really key point about writing good reviews. Number two, now I find this has been very effective for me, especially if it's an information product that teaches people how to do something. That is, reveal exactly what's in the product and go so far as to actually give away the best pieces of information from that product. Now, if you're reviewing an ebook, for example, you can't just talk about the entire ebook in one blog post. The blog post might be 1,000, 2,000 words. The ebook is 50 to 100 pages. But what you can do is go and read that ebook and just take out the biggest aha moments, the biggest lessons you learned, and put them into the review. And the reason why that helps is it's very likely the person who reads the review will also go, aha, that's really good information. I wonder what's in the entire book. I'm going to buy it. So in that case, you're actually showcasing what you personally gain the most from the product, which very likely will be very powerful information for the reader of your review as well. I like to qualify the best person and the person who's not right to buy a product when I do my reviews. This is actually really important. I recommend you do it towards the end of the review and just talk about who is this product right for and who is this product not right for. This helps because what's going on in the mind of the person who's reading your review is they're thinking, should I buy this? And when they read your who is this right for and they go, wow, that's me, that person that just talked about me, then they go, okay, I'll buy it. If they also see who this is not right for, they can go, okay, I'm connecting with that content, but I'm still not sure. Oh, I understand. I shouldn't buy this if I'm not prepared to take action. Well, I am prepared to take action. I'm going to buy it. So often you'll find just by qualifying who's right and who's wrong, you will actually get more sales. Even if you believe you might be losing people by disqualifying them by saying who it's not right for, in most cases, what you're ending up doing then is still convincing the person who would not buy anyway to not buy, but enforcing the person who would buy that it is the right decision to make. So that's a really key point there. Now, if you're buying products that you personally use and reviewing them, talk about how you use them. That's a really simple idea. So if you bought a book and it taught you a technique, talk about how you implemented that technique and then what result you got. So you bought maybe one of my training programs on blogging, you learned how to write pillar articles, you wrote a pillar article on this subject, and then you got 100 new readers to your blog. Great example of the type of content you would include in a review about this video series you've seen from me. Just a very simple example there. If the product is in a very competitive marketplace and there's some quite obvious competing products, it really makes sense for you to mention them in the review. It's especially powerful if you can say that during your research process, when you went to buy this product, you actually took a good hard look at all the alternative products and you found this is what was good about them, this is what was bad, but this is why I chose this one. So that helps to convince someone that you're really doing the research for them. You know, you're finding out all the information that they need, and because your review is sort of like a nice condensed version of that research, they only need to look at your review in order to make a decision. So that just makes it more believable when you write this review. One last thing to cover as well is, this is quite obvious, you do want to actually list a call to action, and that simply means ask the people to purchase the product, or say click here to buy. I in fact like to use multiple call to actions throughout my blog post reviews, because what you'll find is a blog post review is kind of like a miniature sales page in a lot of ways. So a person may be convinced early on in the review that they want to buy, and if there's a link right there to actually order the book or the product or the service right then they'll click it and go and purchase. So, you know, 2 or 3 links within a review are good call to actions. You know, don't have to do this as a hard sale. Just say click here for more information about this product, or click here if you're ready to buy this product, something like that, and the people can then go and make the purchase. Of course, you're using your affiliate link when you do that, so you get your commission. There's one thing I also should mention. You might decide that you want to include the price of the product in your review. I used to do that, and then I stopped doing that. I recommend you actually talk about the value of the product as opposed to the price, which you can weave in the price into. This really depends on the cost of the actual item you're talking about in the review. You know, the higher priced items, often it's good to actually say the price and then quantify why you got such an amazing return on investment, or why it was such a smart decision, because that sort of takes away the shock of, you know, a $2,000 product or a $5,000 product. And you can actually weave that in to the section where you write about who this product is right for and who this product is not right for. In fact, I will almost always, when I write the sections on who this product is right for, say something along the lines of, if you can afford the $2,000 entry price into this course, then obviously you're in the right position to buy this product. If that kind of money is going to break the bank, then, you know, maybe you shouldn't buy this product. Now, you know, that's obvious common sense. People understand if they can afford something, they can afford it. But if you actually say it, it makes people realize, okay, I do have the money in this situation to buy it. Yaro is saying this is a good idea, or in your case, you're saying it's a good idea on your blog. It just triggers that thought process that can lead to a sale. So there are appropriate times to mention the cost of a product. All right, I've covered a bunch of different points there to go together, and I recommend you weave those through to write a really powerful review. If you're a little bit confused, which you probably are, go to my blog at entrepreneurs-journey.com, click the reviews tab in the navigation bar there, and just read through some of my old reviews, especially the more recent ones, because you'll see I follow this kind of formula to write these reviews. And pretty much every review you see in that section will have made me somewhere between $500 and $10,000 in affiliate sales over, you know, the period of time since I did that review. So, you know, these are proven results formula, a proven result formula for getting commissions made from doing affiliate product reviews on your blog. And as I said, that's the best way I know of to make big money from affiliate marketing on your blog. One last point, if you probably have seen this already when you've done some sort of searching for any kind of product, if you type in the name of the product into Google with the word review, and you probably do that when you go out there looking to buy something, then these reviews show up in search results. And if someone clicks your review, reads your review, clicks the affiliate link in the review, and then buys, you get a commission. So there's actually a fairly good search engine optimization tactic here to use the name of the product with the word review in the title of that review. So great example right now, the email system, I've mentioned this before, I use is called Aweber. That's the one I use to deliver my newsletter. If you type in the word Aweber review into Google, you'll find my blog post as the #1 result, or should be there depending where you are in the world. Now that is because I wrote that review a while ago. Obviously my blog has some authority, and if you think about it, any person who's ever considering buying Aweber as their email newsletter system will read that review and potentially buy through me. And in fact, Aweber has been somewhere between $200 and $400 per month for me in terms of affiliate commissions for years now. So it's been a steady, ongoing income stream because people buy that service, they keep using it. It's an ongoing recurring commission, and most of it came through that review when I first did that review and over the months that followed. So great tactic. Get good at review writing if you want to make serious money as an affiliate, assuming of course there are products and services that are relevant to your blog and your marketplace where you can make some money. But don't worry if there are not, because there are some other ways you can start making money from your blog using the magazine model. We'll talk about the next one in the next section on direct advertisers.